I think dozing off is always good. Somebody asked me a question about some problem. I said, do you sleep enough? So the thing is that dozing does take place. But there is a certain thing that is helpful in dozing. And that is the practice of Simran. Because Simran is a way of keeping the mind busy. Simran does not take us to Sachkhand. Simran does not take us to higher levels. The maximum Simran can take you is to the astral plane. It can't even take you to the causal plane. Simran is a very temporary device at the physical level. And the whole idea of repeating those words, however magical they might be, however wonderful they might be, is to prevent the mind from thinking other things. We want the mind to think of those words. And if the words are charged as they give in meditation and in initiation, the advantage of those words is that an association is created with those words with inner experiences. Let us not forget, all language, all words are merely phonetic symbols. They are sounds. How do they have meaning? By association of ideas. We associate a certain sound in a particular culture, in a particular language, and we begin to think that's the meaning of it. If I have, as a child, grown up, and when the liquid is given to me to quench my thirst and everybody calls it water, I will learn the word water. And every time I will think of water, water will mean that which I learned. Every word that we speak has got its connotation or meaning on association of ideas. So therefore, when we speak in language, we think we are telling the same thing to everybody that they are listening, but they are not. And nobody realizes that we all speak a different language. We say, I'm speaking in English, everybody speaks English, but the meanings of each word are slightly different for each one, because your own association of ideas is based upon your experience with those words. It's never identical. That's why they say language is a very poor communication tool. Love is a better communication tool. So, unspoken language sometimes is better than the spoken language. Spoken language sometimes causes misunderstandings. But once we understand that the spoken words have a meaning which is attached to things outside, that's how the words have been created. Even abstract words have all been associated with outside meanings. The masters give us words which they know have an inner association with experiences that we are still to have. So when we repeat those words, we don't know what they mean. We are just using it as a mechanical device. But when the experiences come inside, we realize the importance of those words. And we call them charged words. And the word become more effective than ordinary words. But this is not known to us till we go within. Meanwhile, the repetition is good. And if you can habituate the mind to repeat the words, Simran becomes very easy. Therefore, the mind is used to habit forming. So the Simran or the repetition of words should be done to form a habit. Now, when a habit is formed, the habit is not lost even in sleep. So supposing you are habituated to doing Simran and you go to sleep, even in the sleep, your subconscious keeps on doing the Simran. That is why dozing off is not that bad, and people might think. In fact, it is practiced that before you go to sleep at night, do your Simran so that the mind keeps on doing Simran all night long. If you have the habit, have been doing it regularly, you can wake up in the middle of the night and you will know you are doing Simran. Mm-hmm. That means that it actually has picked up and it's useful. It is useful as a device in turning away other thoughts away while you are doing meditation.